Global Capital Inc. has designed a very unique program titled the Financial Planner's Game Plan. This is the program that really helps you to understand that there is no secrets to success, but it helps you to understand that there are processes to success. And when you commit the time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these processes, it significantly increases your opportunities to be more successful in business and in life. You do not need 10 game plan for success. You need one game plan, and that one game plan is what you need to become your master plan. But do you know how to develop your game plan and really leverage the necessary skill set to make it your master plan? To build your successful master plan, whether for business or for life, you need to understand more about the financial planner's game plan. The financial planner's game plan really helps you to understand 9 important steps to be more successful in business and to be more successful in life. Many of you develop your New Year resolution. So at the end of the year or at the beginning of the year, you sit down with your pen and your paper and you start to document the things that you want to achieve. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to the best life ever. But I'm here to say to you, have you ever considered that the approach that you're using is not a complete approach? Have you ever stopped to consider this? I'm here to say to you that I'm of the view that you start in the process on a good note with good intention, but the intention has to be backed up by all of the right systems that you need to be successful in framing, developing, and implementing your game plan for success. Today, I want to briefly talk to you about the 9 important steps for success in business or in life. So, this is for you whether you are an entrepreneur, or this is for you whether you are the average individual who wants to achieve more financially. The title of this program is the Financial Planner's Game Plan. The 9 important steps for you to learn are as follows. One, you need to understand what is financial goal setting. And in developing your financial goal, you need to be clear and precise about the financial goals that you're setting, whether for business or for life. The next step is for you to clearly understand your timeline. We call this financial timelining. You need to have a start date and an end date. In the absence of having a start date and an end date, you have a runaway train, and that's the last thing that you want. The third step is for you to understand the importance of the financial game planning. This is absolutely important. The game plan must be aligned to the financial goal that you set yourself. So there's a lot of thought that has to be given to developing the game plan. The game plan is the strategy, the game plan is the vehicle, the game plan is the systems that you're going to be using to achieve the financial targets that you set in yourself. And in most cases, you are setting the financial target because you want to deal with things like emergency savings account. You want to deal with things like children college funds. You want to deal with things like home ownership. You want to deal with things like car ownership. You want to deal with a range of different things. The game plan must be appropriately developed to help you achieve whatever financial goals you're setting yourself. Along with this, it's important to understand the fourth step. The fourth step talks a lot about team dynamics and team management. Very often, when you are going after your dreams, hopes, and aspirations, you're going after it, me, myself, and I. And that's a limited approach to maximizing on the level of success that you can attain. To maximize every opportunity for success, you need to start building the right team. We all know that it's not the easiest thing building the right team. It's easy to find people, but it's not easy finding the right fit to complement the vision, the dreams and hopes and aspirations that you have for yourself. That's a journey you have to commit to. That's a journey you have to ensure that you are walking and you deliberately setting out to build relationships, building a team along these lines. The fifth important things for you to look at is what we call the financial game plan and project implementation. Everything that we have talked about before this stage is what we call the pre-implementation stage. And the pre-implementation stage must be carefully studied and must be properly developed. It's not a rush scenario. You need to take your time to build out the pre-implementation process. So the fifth stage is where you are now going to take the entire financial game plan and you're going to implement that process. The implementation of that process will largely be influenced by your team dynamics and your ability to manage your team. Important for you to understand this. So the financial planner's game plan will walk you through these different steps to ensure that you have a clear mental picture as to the tools, the systems, the strategies that you can use to be more successful in your business and to be more successful in life when you want to significantly optimize your financial position. The sixth important concept for you to recognize is what we call the financial planners and evaluation and control. Now, evaluation and control is an absolute necessity. In the absence of evaluating the success on progress within the project, again, you will have a runaway train. And the evaluation can be based on several things. It can be based on reaching timelines and reaching deadlines. It could be based on budgets. It could be based on human performance. It could be based on all of these things. And it's important that you commit the time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these systems if you want to experience better results in your business and in your life. The seventh important concept for you to take away here is what we call the financial planning and control optimization processes. Do you really understand how to optimize the control processes within your game plan? It's important for you to commit that time, talent, and resources to not only become complacent with where you are, but it's important for you to take the time, invest your talent, commit the resources to optimize your control processes. This is what is going to set the stage to give you short and long-term benefits and benefits with a higher degree of consistency. The 8 steps that you need to commit the time to understand is what we call the financial planners and the systemization processes. You must bring the control processes into a clear system. The control processes must be systemized. The reason you want this to be systemized is largely because it must be a system that you can easily look back at and see exactly the steps that you take, the steps that the team took to come to this specific point. And you want all of the experiences to be well documented within all of those the various steps that is being taken. Then and only then, you have what is called a control systemization process. One of the most important things, which is the 9th step that we're going to talk about now, and most people tend to shy away from this, the 9th element, those that understand it. It's something that we call the WBS. The WBS is the work breakdown structure. Now, you cannot do control or an evaluation or evaluation and control unless you have your WBS. Your WBS is the work breakdown structure, and the work breakdown structure really reflects every single movement of the game plan. Every single movement of the game plan by timeline, by cost, human resource requirement. It takes all of this into full view. Again, I'm going to emphasize this. If you do not have the WBS in relation to your business plan, or if you don't have your WBS in relation to your personal life master plan, you don't have a plan. It is incomplete without your WBS. Your WBS is literally what enables you to evaluate hourly performance, to evaluate daily performance, to evaluate weekly performance, to evaluate monthly performance, to keep the project within budget, to ensure that the project integrity is being maintained. It gives you this opportunity to manage the process. The question that I want to ask you now, as you develop your New Year resolutions, are you applying all 9 of these systems to your success story? You have dreams, you have hopes, and you have aspirations. But to have dreams and hopes and aspirations, whether for business or whether for life, is not enough. It's important for you to get some skin in the game to understand these processes that can significantly aid you as you take informed action to achieve desired results. Now, in conclusion, I want to say there's a major difference between actions and informed action. What you have been doing is taking action, but has action been giving you the results that you need? You tell me. When you learn, apply, and master these systems, it really puts you in a position of strength to become more informed about the steps that you should take. And this literally allows you to become more educated in the steps that you're going to be taking to achieve success. We call this informed action. The next thing that you need to do to ensure that you are quickening your steps to success in business or in life is to get a PFA. It's what we call a professional financial advisor or a personal financial advisor that understand your particular area of business and can bring their subject expertise to your area of business to move it to another level. I'm happy to say that at Global Capital Inc., we have designed a number of these programs to really help you to become more successful in business and successful in life. And most of these programs, all of the introductory programs are free. For the rest of 2021, they're free. So all you need to do is to reach out to us, and we are totally receptive to come into your organization, whether you're public sector or private sector. We're willing to come to your organization to help your employees, to help your managers, to help your team to better understand these systems and to be able to apply them to get better results in their personal life and in their professional life. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the multiple best-selling author for several books. I'm also the author for Billionaire Codes and Managers Toolkits. My new book titled 10X Branding and Marketing, The Psychology of Doing Business is going to be out very soon. And I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page. So you will be the first to get these information that we bring it to you on a daily basis. Remember, we're in a period of COVID-19. I want to encourage you to be smart, protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and see you very soon. Be blessed.